Hey folks, here are 6 ways to remember everything you read. You know that thing where you finish a book and someone asks what it's about and your brain just goes, there was a guy and stuff happened. Yeah, that ends today. Number 6, close the book and talk. Close the book after every page and explain it out loud, like you're teaching it to a 5-year-old. Reading out loud, actually speak the words. Here's what this looks like. You finish reading about how plants make oxygen. You close the book and you say, okay, so plants breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen using sunlight as energy. Sounds ridiculous? Good. Your brain hates looking stupid. So when you force yourself to explain something, your brain scrambles to actually understand it. Because if you can't explain it simply, you didn't learn it. This is called retrieval practice, and it's the most powerful memory technique that exists. Number 5, write stupid questions. Write the dumbest questions you can think of in the margins. Not smart questions, dumb ones. You're reading about World War II. Don't write, what were the geopolitical factors? Write, why didn't they just talk it out? Or, how did anyone afford this war? That's because dumb questions force your brain to think differently. Smart questions feel good, but they keep you in the same mental lane, while dumb questions make your brain work harder to connect the dots in weird ways. And weird connections stick. Your brain remembers the bizarre stuff better than the logical stuff. That's just how it works. Number 4, read like you're arguing. Argue with the book, fight with the author, get mad at the text. You're reading a self-help book that says, wake up at 5 a.m. Stop. Write in the margin, this is garbage for night owls. The book says, meditation cures anxiety. Stop. Write, yeah, but what if you can't sit still? That's because passive agreement is forgettable, but disagreement, your brain locks onto that. When you argue with something, you're engaging, you're thinking, you're processing. You don't have to be right, you just have to care enough to fight back. Emotion makes memories stick. If you're realizing you've been reading wrong your entire life, subscribe right now. I break down videos like this and more every single week. Number 3, the stupid summary. Summarize each chapter in exactly 10 words. Not 9, not 11, 10. You just read a 20-page chapter on economics. Now compress it. Money moves around when people trade stuff they made or grew. 10 words. That's because constraints force creativity. When you can only use 10 words, you have to figure out what actually matters. You can't hide behind fluff. You can't just copy sentences. You have to understand it enough to distill it. And distillation is understanding. If you can make it shorter, you can get it. Number 2, teach your shower. Explain what you read to your shower, or your ceiling, or your dog. Doesn't matter. Just teach it to something that won't judge you. You just finished reading about black holes. Get in the shower, look at the shower head, and explain out loud what a black hole is. So basically, it's a dead star that collapsed, and now it's so dense that not even light can escape because gravity is insane there. That's because teaching forces organization. Your brain has to take the messy information and structure it into something that makes sense when spoken. You can't teach something you don't understand. And your shower doesn't care if you sound dumb, so you'll actually try. Number 1, read the same sentence twice. Read every important sentence twice, immediately. Don't move forward. Read it, then read it again, out loud this time. That's because the first read is recognition. Your brain goes, yeah, I've heard this before. But the second read is encoding. Your brain actually has to process it because now it's repetition with attention. 1 read skims, 2 reads stick. It sounds stupidly simple, because it is, but simple works. Here's the truth. You don't have a memory problem. You have an attention problem. You're not reading, you're scanning. Your eyes move, but your brain is thinking about dinner or that text your crush didn't reply to, or whether you locked the door. These 6 techniques force your brain to pay attention. They make reading active instead of passive. If you want more brain hacks that actually work, hit that subscribe button. Your future self will thank you. See ya, folks.